So we are going to talk about aerators, what they are, why you would want them, what they do. Aerators basically aerate, which means they put air into wine. And air can be the best friend and the worst enemy of wine. So if you put too much air, it will oxidize the wine and give it a real, almost port-like taste. And if there's not enough air, if the wine is really young or has a lot of oak aging, it might be tannic. So you get that kind of bitter bite in the back of your tongue. So aerating sort of helps smooth out those acids and the tannins and make the wine a little bit more approachable and a little bit more drinkable. Most of us have had the experience where we've opened up wine and had it in our glass for maybe an hour and it really starts to smooth out. So this sort of speeds that whole process up. So we have a number of different aerators here, and I'll just run through them and then we'll show you how they work. This type of aerator right here is technically actually for a decanter. So you would put it over top of a decanter. You can see there's little holes in the bottom, so the wine will spray out, and it's all a matter of opening up those molecules of air and getting them into the wine and sort of separating the wine. This also has a little strainer inside, so if your wine's unfiltered, it'll keep the sediment behind. There are a number of different aerators on the market where you put in the bottle. So this particular one here, you would put right in the bottle. It also has a little stopper that will keep fruit flies out, and then you pour right through it. You can see the holes for this one down the whole length of the aerator. Another aerator that you would put in the bottle would be this kind, and this is a Rabbit. Rabbit is a company that's really well known for making corkscrews, and so now they have an aerator as well. And so this one you put in the bottle and then pour through it. Now, one of the most popular ones is called Venturi, and this one you can either hold over your glass and pour through it into your glass, or you can also put it on top of a decanter and pour through it. So we have an example here that I'd like to show you. Now, Venturi also has a second part that you can buy, which is this really nice stand. So here's the aerator, it's separate, and then you buy the stand separately. And this looks like it's crystal, but it's actually just acrylic, so it wears really well. And then you would put your glass underneath it. Now this is quite showy. This is really dramatic if you're having some people over. So just to show you how these work, we have this fabulous wine from Church and State, and we're going to double aerate. You don't have to do this, but this is just to show you the process of it. So we'll put this aerator right in here, and then we will pour through it. So we're sort of double aerating here, but again, it's just to show you how it works. And it just takes a moment to tip it up enough until it gets through the holes. So as you could hear, this Venturi actually has holes on either side, and so it's sort of sucking the air in and then drawing the wine through. So it's sort of giving it extra air as it's going through. And then you can see this is fully aerated, and I mean, I can smell it from here. It's just wonderful. So this is a great way to really open up wine, make it ready to drink quicker, and then you can enjoy it a lot faster. So I hope that you enjoy experimenting with an aerator.